Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm thrilled to share an incredible starship that's so far out of this world, even the Starborn would trade their own ships for it. As with all my builds, this starship is a true Adidas original, boasting a sleek design and massive firepower. Darth Vader will be heading for Browntown. With high hull and shield strength, you'll be frolicking through the fabric of space, breezing through the local population of pirate roadmen. Equipped with helium beams and missile launchers, you'll unleash devastation in every hostile encounter. Whether it's exploring uncharted territories for your dream alien babe,
3 tits. That's awesome.
Or blasting away the thick layer of shit from the bottom of your toilet, this ship's got your back, Jack. Now let's take a look at the inside. Welcome to the man cave. On board, you'll find a workshop, science lab, and armory strategically placed for quick and easy access. Oi oi Savaloy. You won't find yourself wasting time scooting around like a dog with worms. Efficiency is the name of the game, and all of your essentials are close at hand. Now I know all you lads get your knickers in a twist about speed, but you can't have everything this ship features with 4 White Dwarf engines. I've got a build for that coming soon, but unless you want a useless pocket rocket, this build's the way to go. Now I do own a sports bike, so I get the full throttle thing, but remember, E equals MC squared. The more mass we add in terms of cargo and habs, the more energy we need to maintain peak mobility. This ship boasts a good top speed for a massive Class C, and for all you knicker twisters, with the engine and shield skill maxed out, the top speed is increased to 202 meters per second, and the boost speed is increased to 700 meters per second. And on top of that, we have a max shield strength of 1800. Yes, that's right, this ship now has a higher top speed than a non-upgraded White Dwarf. So maybe you should stop wasting time commenting on how much you bum these engines and spend a little bit more time leveling up. Surprisingly, even with a huge amount of cargo and habs on board, we still maintain 100% mobility. This means you can actually use BFM fundamentals and have fun pursuing your prey, toying with it like an orca playing volleyball with a penguin. With the SF-40 reactor, we have 40 pips of power to designate across our utilities. Using only helion beams and missile launchers as our main weapons, we can max everything out without having to move them around mid-battle. Now if you're fond of another weapon strategy, then you can easily swap these out for something more your taste and still have enough to go around. This starship is the total package, a blend of stunning design, formidable firepower and efficient functionality. Whether you're a seasoned explorer, a trader or a combat enthusiast, this build has something for everyone, except all you White Dwarf fanboys. Now let's keep the rest of this video positive like the hookers on the street and slap out this build. And if you find this video helpful or you have a really cool idea, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will keep on building. And a quick shout out to all my subs. You guys are showing so much support, so thank you. Now let me show you some support by walking you through this beast. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with a Deimos landing bay. And then we want to take a Deimos belly and just flip that, put it on the back. I'm just going to add an all-in-one berth here, just for the passenger slots. Then we can take a hull, Deimos hull, and another belly here. Then we're going to take a Nova bracer and put that on the back. Okay, now we're going to take 2 of these Galleon S204 cargo holds, and they go on the sides of the all-in-one berth. Then we can put these Nova radiators in front. Then we can dupe this bracer and put one here, and put one here. Okay, now we want to take 2 holes, stick them on the sides of them, 2. Then we want 2 Deimos braking engines on the front of those. Now we can add these Nova cowlings just behind, both sides. Okay, then we're going to take a Stroud engine bracer, pop that there, and just behind it we're going to put a Nova radiator. Same on this side. Okay, then we're going to take a Stroud nose cap C and pop that onto the side of the engine mount. Then we can take a Stroud cap B and just put that behind it. And then we're going to take a Nova cowling and put that on behind. I've built the exact same for the other side already. Just stick that onto the side. Okay, actually I lied these two braces come back one, so we can leave some space for the reactor and the grav drive. Now, I'm not sure why I've got the Pinch 8Z reactor, but it doesn't matter. You can use this or the SF40. They both need the same unlock abilities. Although I think the SF40 has a Starship rank of 3. But that just pops into the slot there. Same with the grav drive. And this is where I actually sneak a 200 cm shielded cargo just onto the side of the reactor. Okay, so now we're going to be building our main floor. I've put this control station in the middle. Then we can add an armory to this side. A workshop here. Then we're actually going to put a science lab here, but off center. And a captain quarters on the other side, same place. Now I like to add these two little portholes just here on the front. Okay, then we're just going to put a Deimos storeroom at the back. Then we're going to dupe this bracer, put one on top. Dupe it again, put one behind. Same again this side. While we're here, we'll just add the shield on the back of this one. Now we're going to take a Hope Tech Cap B and put that in this little gap we've made. Same again on this side. This now allows us to add our landing gear, so we get these 320 CB landing gear from Deimos. You can only get them from Deimos, so you'll have to go there. Pop that behind the reactor. And then we put one behind that as well. Exact same on this side. Now on the front of the ship I've gone for this Deimos Skeg A. Stick that there. Both sides. One here. Okay, then we're going to get two more landers. And they go just under the hole, the back hole. Same again on this side, just under that back hole there. And then we can just top it off with these Skeg A's again. Okay, now we're going to take this cowling and dupe it. Pop one there. Dupe it again, put one on top. Same this side, dupe. Dupe again. Now we can add these 500-ton helium-free tanks just behind the cowling. We're going to do a quick drop-down glitch, so we're just going to dupe this part. Then take a Hope Tech Nose B and stick that on the top one. And then we're going to actually put this to one side over here for a second. And then you should be able to drop this down into the slot. Do the same on this side. Pop it on the side, dupe. Take your nose, stick it on the top, delete the part, and it will drop down in when you select it. Then we're going to dupe a bracer and stick that behind the helium-free tank. Same again on this side. And then we're going to take these Hope Tech pipes, the end ones, and just flip them backwards and stick them on the end of the bracer. Same again on this side. Okay, now I've added these Caravel V102 cargo holds, and I'll just put them on the side of the helium-free tanks. One on both sides. Okay, then we're going to take one of these Stroud Cap A's and then flip it upside down so it's facing inwards. We can pop that underneath the helium-free tank here. Just like that. Then we want to dupe this part, and on the Xbox you press the left button on the D-pad and it flips backwards. I'm not sure what it is on PC. Exact same for this side. Just take that part, stick it under there. Now we can take these Deimos Spine A's and just stick them on top of the hab. And again, if we dupe it and press the Y button this time, it will flip it backwards. Then we're just going to highlight both of those, dupe them, stick them on top of this one. Then we're going to take a Deimos wing and pop that into this gap here. Dupe it, flip it over, stick it on there. Same again, dupe it, flip it, stick it on this side. And the same again on this side. Okay, now we want to take a Deimos wing D and we're going to stick that behind the wing. Dupe it, flip it over and stick one this side. Okay, now we're going to take a naval weapon mount and put that on the front of the hab. Same again on this side. Okay, now we're going to pop our engines in. I've gone for these Poseidon DT230 engines. One just goes in the middle. One goes on this side. One goes on this side. Okay, now we're going to take this Stroud Cap A from the back of the ship, dupe it, and we're going to flip it upright. And just pop that on the top here. Dupe it again and use the button to flip it backwards. And that goes there. Exact same for this side. Dupe it, flip it so it's the right way round. Stick it on top. Dupe it again, use the button to flip it backwards. Okay, so we've gone with this lovely Ares cockpit, the DS40.2. Just going to pop that into the gap here. Okay, then behind that we've got this Stroud Cap B. Pop that here. Then behind that, just need this companionway here for the docker. Then we need to do another quick little drop down glitch, so we're going to dupe that part. Then we need to get a tail cowling and just stick that on the back. Then again, once we delete this top companionway, select this cowling, it will drop down into place. Okay, so I've got this Nova braking engine here, and we just pop that on the side of the nose cap. Dupe it, flip it the other way around, stick it on this side. Then we actually need to do one more quick drop down glitch, so again we're going to dupe this part. Dupe one of these cowlings from the side, pop it there, delete the companionway, and then select the cowling again. Now this side we can just dupe it again, pop it in and it will fit. And then we can add this 100 DP slim docker right on top. Now for weapons, we've got 2 of these Devastator 1500 missile launchers and 4 PB-175 helium beams. These do a mad amount of damage, and they actually damage both hull and shield at the same time, so it's a good weapon to go for, especially when you want to max out that weapon with power designation. You don't need to split it between 3 different weapons. So we pop those on the side, and then a missile launcher just goes inside here. Same again on this side, PB-175 on the outside, Devastator missile launcher on the inside.